Great greetings to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. I go by the name Pakodong. So today we're talking about food, particularly that one restaurant that most of us love. It is McDonald's. So they're on the verge of launching a Know Our Food campaign, and we have a representative from McDonald's to tell us about this campaign. Thank you so much for joining us. Please tell us about this campaign McDonald's is working on.
So it's really not a campaign. The Know Your Food initiative is really designed to bring an element of transparency in terms of where McDonald's sources their food, who grows it, and telling our story around the people behind our actual product, and showing an element of traceability and transparency of where food is grown before even brought in to our restaurant.
Oh, interesting. All right. So, to ensure that your employees serve quality food to customers, what other processes do you go through in order to make sure that your employees serve quality food?
So, from an operational perspective, what our employees are required to do at a minimum, we take them through our hygiene standards first. So it's not just good enough to be washing hands, but it's understanding that if you look at being in the food industry, one of your biggest risks with the medical food is around food safety sanitation and making sure that the food handlers prevent any form of contamination of the products we serve. So the first thing we would take our staff through is we would train them on our hygiene standards, how to wash your hands, washing hands with lukewarm water, washing hands with a specific soap that is designed to protect both the employees and obviously prevent any form of food contamination. So we take any staff member, both corporate as well as individuals in our restaurants, through that training. It's face-to-face. We also, we are very modern and progressive brand, so we also engage with our staff through learning platforms, which takes form of a digital format. So there are some, e-learning modules where they learn it electronically and can respond to questions as a way of us vetting their understanding of the information that has been shared with them. So we take them through hygiene standards in terms of, food handling and the requirements, as well as a food safety training.
Oh.
So making sure we don't put frozen food that can contaminate with cooked food. You'll see that if you've ever watched our staff as a customer, you'll see that individuals behind the counter would typically have hairnets on as well as gloves. So there's quite a bit of training that takes place behind the scenes that may not be as obvious to a customer coming into McDonald's.
All right. So, the fries, McDonald's fries, they're quite interesting, they have a good taste, but after quite some time not, indulging into it, they become a bit hardened and they lose quality. So, what do you say? What is the mechanism that you use in order for them to be in a perfect condition when you're serving to customers when not having a purchase in the store?
So what we do is, firstly, our fries are actually as a special fry designed to have a very high solid content, potato solid content, designed for McDonald's that will allow us to have what we would refer to a very baked potato-like interior, but crispy exterior. So our product is designed to not withstand, it's best served within a period of less than 10 minutes and consumed. If we do not use any product that we have cooked in anticipation to demand, we would discard that product. So if you've ever seen, you stood on our front counter and watched our staff, you'd very often see them discarding product as well. Any cooked fries that we've not served in that time frame is discarded.
All right.
Otherwise, you'd experience a product that's a little bit more chewy, especially so if a customer buys product and you put it into, you don't eat it within that time period, and you are keeping it in a concealed bag. Obviously, the fries itself will give off some form of moisture because it's deep fried, and it will become chewy. Very similar to if you had to prepare a baked potato at home and not eat the baked potato closest to being warm or even, slightly hot, if I can use that word.
Oh, wow, that's quite informative. I guess we all love it. All right, thank you so much. So I've got here my beautiful guests, beautiful colleagues here to talk about this campaign, talk about what they think about McDonald's. So guys, there's that one meal that I think most of us have experienced it, have purchased it, the Big Mac meal. Do you think Big Mac has a competition, or it will be replaced by something in the near future, Chris?
I'm not sure yet, but I think that Big Mac is the one from now on. I mean, maybe it might take them about 20 years for them to change, their menu. But I still feel like Big Mac is still the big thing, So yeah, big because it's big.
What do you think, Lucky?
I feel like they've tried replacing the Big Mac by adding different other burgers like your McFeast and Big Tasty, which actually really taste very nice. But the problem is that they're too expensive. So I feel like the go-to burger will always be the Big Mac because it's affordable and a lot of people want affordable things. So yeah.
Well, you heard it from our guests, heard it from the rep from McDonald's about their quality of food, and with the Know Our Food campaign. I go by the name Pakotong. Thank you so much.